عصيتك ربي فأمهلتني وتسترني رغم أني عنيد لأنك ربي غفور ودود رحيم بكل الورى والعبيد رحيم بكل الورى والعبيد. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. This is our episode number 6 of the 7 things to check as a digital dawah content creator. In the first, we agreed to be able to identify and define what it means to create digital dawah content. In the second, we agreed to double check our intentions. In the third, we agreed to check and ensure our objectives are right. In the fourth, we agreed to lower our expectations. In the fifth, in the last one, we agreed to start yesterday, and not today, and to forget about tomorrow. Today, in today's episode, we have to start with whatever we have. And I mean this literally. You want to do digital dawah content, you want to create digital dawah content, just pause for a moment and see what you have. Most probably you have a smartphone since you are watching me right now. If you have a smartphone, you can start with only smartphone and you will be good to go. Once you outgrow, you are able to implement element number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 using your smartphone, then you will be able to upgrade, and together we will upgrade. This is the objective of these videos over here. Audio and video for our content creators. And myself and you to be able to do our digital dawah effectively. But in order for us to come out with beautiful stuff, beautiful content, we must have proper grounds, especially with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right? So once we have achieved objective number 1 or element number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, we are here. Start your first, if you haven't done so yet, start your first digital dawah content today using your phone. Just put your phone in front of you and start it. All right? Digital dawah content creation is a learning in process. If you want to know everything before you start, you won't start because no one knows everything. If you want to have the best equipment before you start, you will not start. Believe me, because when you have the best equipment, you will not know where to start because they are overwhelming. So it takes a time to master. It takes some time to master. How do we master if we don't start somewhere? It's a learning process. It takes time to master. Start with the equipment you have today. Starting with the equipment you have will allow you to experiment, learn, and grow. So don't say, oh, I see in YouTube people are using that type of equipment. Or I see in Baba Salam's video, he has this, he has that, so I must have that before I start. If you have seen this video, probably you have not seen my video 5 years ago. Go and see that, or maybe I will leave a link with my very first video on YouTube for you to see. Then you will be able to tell. First few videos, I will put the link inshallah below. Just look at how it sounded, look at how it looked, and then tell. Even your first video, if this is going to be your very first video, will be better than mine then. All right? So start with whatever you have. And remember, we started yesterday, not today. Therefore, don't tell me I'm going to start tomorrow. If you're going to start tomorrow, most likely it will be next week. If you're going to start next week, most likely it will be next month. And please, we want to do dawah, and therefore let's help one another to do it effectively. And effectiveness starts with ineffectiveness. Mastery starts with less experience. Experience starts with ignorance. And if you are here and you are watching this, don't wait. You have the first 6 second, third, fourth, and fifth elements I have shared in the previous. If you haven't, please go back, watch them, and then come to this, and then start today. Take out your smartphone and just shoot, and make sure that your video can be 2 minutes. It can be 3 minutes. Now you will ask me, where am I going to share it? Because in the first element, you should be able to share it and on social media. Where am I going to share it? If you don't have YouTube channel, it's fine. You have a WhatsApp group, or create a WhatsApp group with your immediate family members. Make your video, share it there. Or you can create a small WhatsApp group and share your video in the link here, or the link to your group, and I will inshallah join your group and see your video, and we will move on from there. So start with what you have, and then, because we have already started yesterday, remember, we started yesterday, and now we are going to move on with what we have now. If you have only smartphone, use it, create a few videos. I will suggest minimum of 5, up to 10. If you are able to use your smartphone to create 10 videos and post it with confidence, inshallah, after then I will suggest to you what you can do next to improve, and slowly, by the time you realize, you are able to come out with videos better than this video you are watching, or better than the videos you see on Al Bushra by G Salam, or even on tvq.academy. Remember, it's a learning process. If you choose not to listen, there's nothing I can do. But remember the last point here: obsession with equipment will only overwhelm you. I want to buy the best equipment, latest equipment, DSLR camera, the best microphone, and so on and so forth. You can do that if you have the money. But believe me, you will buy them, bring them home, and fail to set them up. If you set them up, you will be confused where to start, how to start, what to say. But with your smartphone, you will be good to go, inshallah. Until I see you in the next, like this video, comment below with what? With the link to your video if you are posting it on social media, Facebook or YouTube, or the link with your WhatsApp group, or even Telegram group, and I will be happy to join there and see your video, and then we will help one another to grow, especially that we are doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wassalamu alaikum.
أتيتك يا خالقي باكيا ودمع الأسى كل حين يزيد فقد قلت في الآي لا تقنطوا وإن تعف عني فذا يوم عيد وإن تعف عني فذا يوم عيد